Guys are willing to do it. And anytime you have guys that are willing to do something, now it's just, the little things.
Mark said that Rumph is out probably for a while with significant injury. What kind of loss is that for the unit right now?
Well, everybody else has to raise up. They got to come, and when a guy's injured or a guy's hurt, everybody else has to raise their level of play.
What Dupree called to Darius Smith last week, kind of another coach out there because he's so familiar with you and how you coach. How helpful is it to have a guy out there who is kind of familiar when the rest of these guys are learning for the first time?
He really is, because he's had a year with me. He understands what I want, how to do things, and he also understands how to implement drills. So, he's a good demonstration guy for where I'm taking these guys. And, it's all hard work. You got to just put the work in, and then if they're, like I said, if they're listening to do it, we'll be okay.
Having said that, what kind of an impact do you think you can have? What kind of player is he?
Well, he's already going to know what we're doing and implement playing the 6 technique, rushing the passer, and looking at doing those kinds of things. So, just as long as he puts the hard work in, he'll be okay.
Bud sounds like he's relieved to be playing the role he's playing. Talk about his development.
I love Bud. He comes to work every single day. He's what you love to coach because he's a guy that wants to be better. And I send him texts, hey, let's get better next week. He says, hey, I just want to be good, coach. And, when you have guys like that want to work, those little things will come.
When you took over this group, you've had them now 3 or 4 practices. What did you say to yourself? Obviously you need more guys, but can this group get it done?
I think this group can get it done. I went back to the fundamentals. I always, when I take a group over, here's how I look at it. I say they don't know anything. So I start from the basics. And if I start from the basics, you never assume that they know something.
A lot of them told us that this defensive scheme is more similar compared to last year to what they played in high school, so that's helped them a bit. Have you found that to be true?
Well, the thing of it is, we're going back, like I said, to the fundamentals. We're playing base technique, putting our hands on blockers and doing some different things, and then we're mixing pressures and stunts and different things to help us with those kinds of things because you don't want to be playing base technique all the time. There's got to be some complements to what you do.
Mark said in general the kids want to do it. Have you found that in your group?
Oh, they really do. Like I said, this good bunch of guys. Now it's just teaching them the fundamentals, teaching them how to practice, how to go full speed, especially with our tempo of our offense. It's good that we have the tempo of our offense and that we learn to play against that.
Can Rumph and Cobble, when he wasn't hurt, play at the weight they're at right now in this system, or do they need to maybe lose some weight at that point?
Well, they were doing pretty good. They're good football players, and I've been around the SEC, played in the SEC, and, they were some good football players. And, the thing of it is, they want to be good. They never complain. They go out and they work, and that's the best thing about those 2 guys.
The fact that you did play at a high level in the SEC, you got their attention, don't you?
Yeah, they listen. I get on them. It's tough love. I love the guys, but, so you got to get on them. They got to understand what you want on the field because any play can get you beat. And in this league, it's a tough physical league, and you got to be physical.
How was Bud handled the contact, taking on double teams, stuff like that?
He does a good job for, he's never played with his hand down, but he's doing a heck of a job playing a 6 technique and being physical in the tight end. It's just a learned thing. He's never done it before. We're in the 6th practice now, and the 3rd, 4th day of pads. It's going to take time. And with that time, he'll get better and better at it.